The Nintendo Switch game vouchers were announced 6 whole years ago as an incentive for Switch Online members to get digital games at a discount. Well, guess what? They're being discontinued January 30th of 2026, according to this article from Nintendo. As of 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time, January 30th, 2026, it will no longer be possible to purchase Nintendo Switch game vouchers. Any vouchers you purchase on or before that date will work exactly as they currently do. Unused vouchers expire 12 months after the date of purchase. And then this one question I think is valid from the 3 that were asked. Will I still be able to redeem the vouchers I previously purchased even after January 30th, 2026? And the answer is yes. Users with an active paid Nintendo Switch Online membership will continue to be eligible to redeem any valid unexpired vouchers. So essentially, if you bought game vouchers on January 29th of 2026, you'd still be able to redeem them for a year even though the service would be discontinued the next day. As for how the vouchers worked, if you don't know, you'd buy a pair of 2 for $100 if you had an online membership, and then spend them on 2 different $60 games. They also wouldn't expire for a year, and you don't have to spend them at the same time. Now, while no one uses them...
You mean you did never use them?
Fair enough. Nintendo decided that they're just not going to be doing them anymore. Now, what's so weird about this is that not long ago, they made an announcement that the game vouchers wouldn't work on Switch 2 at all. So on top of the fact that the gold points are gone, there's literally no reward systems or incentives for buying digital games. Now, I have 3 thoughts on this. Firstly, them saying that the vouchers aren't going to work on Switch 2 specific games is obvious. I think they'd be losing way too much money at that point, but just plain discontinuing them, I literally don't get that. It was a great incentive for people to buy digital games. And so my second thought, now no one has any incentives to buy Nintendo's first-party digital games. Now, I am aware that most Nintendo fans are geeks and love having a beautiful collection of physical games. Most probably wouldn't buy the digitals anyway, but some people are digital-only kind of people, and while I don't agree with their ideology there, they still really enjoyed getting a discount on digital games. That's something I can get behind. Saving money is always a win. My third thought is that this removes one of the incentives to get Switch Online at all. Now, Switch Online has really grown into a service that a lot more people feel like they can trust is gonna be worth the money they paid. It's $20 a year for the basic, and $50 a year for the expansion pack. And the service features the ability to play online, Nintendo Music, and a bunch of classic games and bonus content for games. To put the cherry on top, this isn't even the first time Nintendo has decided to do this. They actually removed them from the Americas for a bit, back in some year, but decided to bring them back. Let me know if my info is not true though. I'm just quoting a dude in my Discord. Speaking of the Discord, please join it. We're trying to build a community of people surrounding both my content as well as the Gaming Corner podcast content that everyone can be a part of. So if you would, click the link in the description. I'd really appreciate it. Now, I want to really quickly consider something that this could mean. Nintendo could be secretly updating the Switch vouchers with fresh and new Switch 2 vouchers. Now, I'm in no way saying that this will happen. I've seen nothing online even suggesting that anyone even has the idea of it. But I think it'd be pretty smart to, maybe 3 years into Switch 2, unveil the Switch 2 game vouchers and the cycle continues. Now, what I don't get about this is why they discontinued the Switch vouchers. That just doesn't fit into the puzzle, but I don't know. But what do you all think of Nintendo getting rid of the game vouchers? What do you think of Nintendo removing incentives to buy games? Do you think this was a terrible decision? I also have a community post up on my channel asking how many of y'all have actually used game vouchers, so I'd appreciate your input there. Also, I'll be dropping my Donkey Kong Bonanza first impressions sometime this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Feel free to like and subscribe, and if you're watching this after the weekend, feel free to click on this video where I give my first impressions on Donkey Kong Bonanza. But with that, I'm Dastardly John. Hope you keep on being dastardly.